a cheeseburger and a Coke and a. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey everybody, it's Grooves Blues Reviews here. Sorry for the delay getting back. As you can see, I'm using a headset here with the microphone. That was part of the technical problem that I was having. The microphone here on my laptop, it's just the way it's recording. There's a lot of static, so I'm using this instead for right now for a quick fix after trying multiple things. But anyway, 7 in a row now for the Blues as they beat the Calgary Flames tonight in overtime by the final score of 3-2. Of course, that game-winning goal coming by David Perron. Man, is his wrist shot just unbelievable this season. And again, he is Mr. Overtime so far this year. But the Blues 7 in a row coming into this game tonight. The Calgary Flames have won their last 4 out of 5, and the Blues, of course, had won 6 in a row. And so it was a great matchup tonight between two teams that had both been doing very well. Two good goalies in the nets. Unfortunately, this game shouldn't have went to overtime. The Blues had a 2-0 lead going into the third period, and the Blues right now, so far this season, are showing some problems with holding leads in the third period. I believe that Jordan Bennington would want both those goals back, as the Kachuk goal. It was shot just underneath him. He was already down on the ice. He just didn't have his pad sealed to the ice. And then the other goal that was scored on him, he misplayed the puck coming off the boards there. I know Parayko just kind of let it go, but I'm assuming that Parayko thought, that Bennington would play the puck like he normally does or cover it. So there was a little bit of miscommunication there between both the defenseman and the goaltender there, but I think Bennington would want to have that one back as well. But the Blues win it by the score of 3-2 in overtime, just showing that they don't let anything really bother them, that they continue on with this streak right now. And they had a great first period. I thought they were swarming the net. That's why Barbashev got that first goal right there in that first period. O'Reilly's goal to make it 2-0 was just an unbelievable goal as well. But the Blues really, though, in the first period, they were really swarming the net, like putting a lot of pressure on. They could have actually had more goals than just the two. Unfortunately, they couldn't just capitalize on some of their chances, and you have to give credit to the goaltender Rittich for making some great stops, especially on the Blues power play chances. Also, Robert Thomas had some great chances, some great looks tonight. He's shooting the puck more. Goals will start coming for him if he continues to play like he did tonight and shoot. But unfortunately, he couldn't put the puck in the net. So the Blues, with not capitalizing on some of those chances, they left the door open for the Flames, and of course they came back and tied it at 2. But the Blues prevail in overtime with a 3-2 victory. So really, overall, I just think that the Blues, for the most part, I mean, they outplayed Calgary for most of this game, but just they're having a problem right now in the third period, holding on to leads, and it's a team effort. You can't just blame Bennington. The Blues could have had a bigger lead, but they just couldn't put the puck in the net, and that's a little bit their fault. But then also positive for Calgary as their goaltender, Rittich, as they call him, Big Save Dave, continued to make some great save to keep the Flames in this game. But Blues come up on top by the score of 3-2. And now we'll head back home to play Phoenix, I believe, on Tuesday night. But that's it for tonight, guys. It's getting kind of late here, as it was a late game. But anyway, good to be back, and be using this method here, the drive-through lookalike method, from here for a little while as I try to figure things out with regards to the microphone issues I'm having on my laptop. But hope you all have a great rest of the night. Enjoy this Blues victory. Enjoy a great start to the season now with the Blues with 12 victories on the year. This is just great to see. So anyway, hope the Blues can keep it up. And also too, a shout out to Robbie Fabry in his first game in Detroit. It sucked to see him go and be traded, but he's been given a new clean slate to go somewhere else and have an opportunity to play. Hopefully that knee will continue to support him both in more ways than one. And it, of course, worked out great for him in his first game, scoring 2 goals. Good for him. He's a hard worker, and he seems like a great guy. And it was tough to see him go, but there's only so many spots on the roster to play, and guys are playing well. So he deserved, though, I think, another chance. And I think Doug Armstrong did right by him by sending him over to Detroit Detroit gives us back a guy who's, I believe, right 6'3", about 215, and so that's a big body to have out there, which we desperately, I think, feel we're in need of, as of course losing Pat Maroon to the Lightning, as we didn't re-sign him. So maybe this guy Delarose may come in and possibly start to fill that role. I don't know, but I just don't know much about him, and he hasn't been in the league as long, of course, as Maroon. So we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, again, Blues win in overtime, 3-2. Another great overtime goal by David Perron. A win's a win. The Blues should have been able to finish this in regulation, but it had to go a little bit further. So take care, Blues fans. Have a great night.